Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, I'm Jenny. I love all things crochet and yarn. By day, I support teenagers at a local high school, and in every other spare moment, I crochet. So this week, not a single cow was made. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, check out my most recent video. Yes, I think it was my most recent one, where I crocheted my largest custom order ever, which was 8 fruit cows, and they will be going to their forever home this week. So I'm so excited for my customer to receive them. Now, this week, aside from the gloomy weather, I'm not sure how it is where you are. If you're on the other side of the world, perhaps you are still struggling with heat. We are definitely not here. It has been so cold and rainy for at least the last 4 days. So I guess that does make for perfect crocheting weather. Now, last week I was doing the pattern test for Crochet by Ree. I showed you these 2 frogs. Nigel the frog is the pattern that is currently, it has been released, so you can go and purchase it if you like. It's a fantastic pattern. I absolutely loved making Nigel, and I'm going to be making more, that's for sure. So this one, there was a mixed review. To be honest, if I sat down and worked it out, probably more positive than negative. Some people weren't a fan, and I get it, it's okay. But she has been, she's been named Nigella, and she could very well be, I had a couple of suggestions that she could have been the girlfriend of GW, Cindy from the Roomy Mills psycho, oh, whatever he is, I don't know, psycho serial killer dude. If you don't follow Cindy, go and check her out. She's an absolute hoot. But anyway, Cindy, if you're watching, what do you think? Do you think Nigel could be GW's girlfriend? Anyway, okay, I did make 2 other frogs. I made another one in Zaddy Crafts. I think this is Whimsy. This color. There's so many colors and so many names. I can never recall them all, but I do really like this one. I like her a lot, and I gave her embroidery eyes because the majority of these, I believe, will all be going down to the Collective, the store where I sell my items, and she does like me to have some embroidered eye options because people ask for them. So I made that one, and then I made a big one in, this is the Modavera Spotlight yarn, and I believe this color is called Peppermint. It's the, Modavera blanket yarn, and how cute is he? Also with embroidered eyes, and they sit really well, and there's just lots of possibilities. I think I will make some variegated ones as well, but I really enjoyed this pattern. So great job, Rhiannon. Love him. So Nigel. Now, before I even finished that pattern test, there's that saying, it never rains but it pours. I applied for a number of pattern tests and was successful in all but one, I think. So this has kept me very busy. Now, the next one that I pattern tested was Gail the Gator for Stacey at Stacey Makes, Apple Tree Boutique on Instagram. I had my eye, because I watch Stacey's videos, and I'd had my eye on this gal, sorry Gail. She's so gorgeous. I absolutely love her. I have used Zaddy Crafts yarn so this is a really good chenille. The red is called Vibrant, and the green is called, see, this is what I mean, too many, I can't recall, is called Honest. and it's one of the newer colors and it's gorgeous. So I also, for this one, I did the yarn under, yarn over technique for the first time ever. My first time doing it, and it's a real, because you know there's so much muscle memory with crochet, and I have been crocheting for a long time, and so to turn my brain around and have it not do yarn over was very, very, I had to concentrate a lot. And obviously I think she has turned out a little smaller than what she would have if I had done yarn over, but I do actually want to make a version in overalls. So the pattern is going to come with the option for a dress, overalls, or just the solid color. And but I was in the group where Stacey asked us to do, I was in the group that she had asked, could we do a dress? So absolutely love it. It's a fantastic pattern, Stacey. Stacey will be releasing these separately, and she will have a discount on the pattern for the first 2 days once it's released. Now I did check with Stacey that she didn't mind that I share it early, but I will let you know, probably either on my community page or my stories, probably my stories on Instagram. So follow me there if you are interested in knowing when little Gail comes out. She's just so gorgeous. I really love her. I love the nostrils and the little, whatever these, oh, that just above the eyes. I love that. And I do have to say that the yarn under, yarn over technique does look pretty good. I am interested to see how much bigger it is though, so I think I will do another one when I get a chance, that where I do yarn over, and I'm going to do the overalls because I'm just really keen to make one in overalls, and I'll be able to see what the size difference is. So yeah, there we go. Gail, fantastic pattern, highly recommend when she is released. So thank you for having me, Stacey. I really love testing for you again. So good. Okay, the next pattern test. Now this one was a lot more work. Definitely not one for a market make, but it is a make that you're not going to see everywhere, and it would be a fabulous gift for a baby shower, I think, particularly if you knew that the person was going to have a little baby boy, because look, oh my gosh, I don't have any words for this guy. He's, you know, there's a lot of crochet here, a lot of details, but he is delightful. So this is a pattern test of Arrow the bear, I think. Oh gosh, I should have checked. I'll have it on the screen if I'm incorrect, but this is by Jenni at Oak and Ave Crochet, and it is a fabulous pattern, honestly. We have the aviator goggles, so everything comes off or is detachable. So we'll take off the wings first. I have used Premier Basics chenille for all of this, aside from the goggles, which is made in a worsted weight. So we have, they fit nice and snugly, so it's a bit tricky to get off. So this is his little wings. This is in the colour Rust, the Premier Basics chenille. We've got his little scarf here. This is in the colour Seafoam. Then we have his little, these are just so adorable, his little aviator goggles. Look at those. So this is in worsted. I just used Paintbox Aran, which is a worsted weight yarn. And then for the inside of the goggles there, I just used this little fairy floss yarn from Lincraft. It's just, yeah, so cute. And then of course his little hat. Oh my gosh. I was really indecisive about the colors because there's, you know, so many different options that you could do, but I am ultimately happy with what I chose. Isn't his hat so cute? And look, here he is all naked, but the bear pattern alone is fabulous, and I think I may even make some just without any accessories, because the pattern itself is gorgeous, and particularly when made in this chenille yarn, it is so soft, very, very cuddly, and having the embroidered eyes means that obviously it's baby safe. So I loved this pattern test. Look, so he sits, and as I said, he's just so cuddly. I'm absolutely thrilled with that pattern test. This pattern is going to be released as a pack. It'll be the Adventure Pals pack, and you will receive 4 patterns. So you will receive Arrow the bear. Sorry, I still didn't check. You will also receive Benson, the super bunny. So he's a bunny that is a superhero. Artie, the astronaut raccoon, and also Finn, the fox. I think he's a fisherman. I'm pretty sure he's a fisherman. Either way, he is absolutely adorable, and I'm very, very keen to make Finn as well. But so much detail. As I said, not for a market make or anything like that, because they take time, but I think they are really, really unique makes, and they're just gorgeous. I think I will be, I mean, part of me wants to hang on to this guy, but what do I need with a with a gorgeous what do I need with a little flying bear? I really don't need him, but he is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, we're getting him dressed again. What a mission that was. I should never have undressed him in the first place. Anyway, he is very special, and I think he's going to be going to the collective, and I think what a fabulous heirloom gift that you to give someone that's having a baby. I just think it's fabulous. But anyway, that was the 3rd pattern test that I finished for the week. And I have another one that I have not started as yet, but I still have, I think, maybe 4 days to complete that one. So I will probably start that one tonight or tomorrow. And that is for Larissa at Stitched by Scott. It is a little gorgeous little seal with a floaty. I'll have a picture in here. So I don't imagine that that's going to take too long. So I will be able to have that done and feedback provided, I think, by hopefully tomorrow evening. So that was it for pattern tests. But you know, always the way, there's a chance you're not going to get picked, but it just so happened that, yeah, I was very lucky in this last week. Now, I managed to get in between those pattern tests. I started with another couple of koalas for the collective because they have been so popular. And so I made 2 of I think it's Kenny the koala. It's a free pattern. It's the same one I always use. I love making them with the little overalls. They're just so sweet. The ears just I think they look good with a little faux fur. I think it helps make them stand out, but it just does add extra time. So yeah, I'm not sure as to whether I will keep making this size, but we will see. They seem to love koalas, so I will have those 2 to take down. And then I made another one of the small ones. This is It's a free pattern by Crochet _crochet, Lavender Jean Crochet, and there's one more. I will have the pattern linked below. Anyway, it's a free pattern on Instagram. So I've done embroidered eyes and just embroidered the nose as well. It is super sweet and I feel fairly confident that it's going to sell. Emily at the Collective did ask for them in different colours as well, but so I'll get to that. Again, the ears, there's not much to them, but they're just fiddly because you have 2 ends for the grey, then you have 2 ends for the white on each side. So there's just ends everywhere. So that part's a little bit annoying, but I'm debating whether to try and come up with my own, I guess, no-sew version of ears. I just don't know if they would look as good. But anyway, I will ponder that. So that is all. That's all of the makes that I managed for this week. The other thing that I did do was do my very, very final square for the year of Granny Squares Cal. So here is my big, big stack of Granny Squares, all made in cotton from the last year, making 1 a week. I didn't even go ahead in them. I stuck to making 1 a week. They're all unique. They're just using the same 7 color palette. So now I need to decide what to do with them. I'm not going to go through all of them, but yeah, they're fabulous and I can't believe I stuck to it. I think had I not been the host, I may have pulled the pin a number of times when I got stuck on a couple of challenging squares, but I'm so proud of myself that I actually did it. We were working from the book A Year of Granny Squares, widely available, and yeah, there's a lot of really unique squares in there. But now I need to decide what to do with them. Quite a few people so far have either finished sewing them together and made a blanket, or they have started or they plan to start on doing that. I know our lovely friend Cassandra has a very different idea for hers, and I can't wait to see what she does. I'm contemplating using some of them for some bags, but I'm not too sure. I would love to hear if you have any cool, maybe unique ideas for some cotton granny squares. They're all, for the most part, they're all the same size, but some of them are a little bit smaller or bigger. But yeah, hit me up with your ideas if you have any. But oh gosh, I'm so relieved it's over. So happy, so happy. But that's going to free up my week as well. So that's currently been my Thursday night videos for the last year. Obviously we have the finale one to go this Thursday, where everyone else sends in their final square, and then there will be more videos for showing finish makes, and we'll do a couple of giveaways or something. But other than that, that's going to set me back to 1 video a week. So I look forward to maybe doing a few things that are a little bit different to the granny squares, and yeah, hopefully just keeping it a little bit interesting. So anyway, if you have any video ideas that you would like to see, please drop them below and I will have a think about it. But I think I'll wrap it up there for today. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my pattern tests, and they're all great patterns, honestly. I love them. I love them all different, all really super cute. And then I look forward to showing you my seal next week as well. But thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you've all had a great weekend and that the weather's not totally poo where you are. But until next time, take care and bye for now. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. I'm going to have Jenni's Etsy store linked below. Oh gosh, I'm having a hard time putting this back on. Yeah, I'm going to have Jenni's Etsy store linked below, and Well, I shouldn't have undressed him because now I'm having a hard time getting him back together, but that's okay. Now, oh my gosh. Okay, wow. Here I was thinking there'll be no bloopers this week. I was wrong because I cannot get this guy back together. I can't put the scarf on. Oh my gosh. What did I do? Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Oh my goodness. Sorry, mate. Okay. Finally. I finally got it back on. I think that's right. I don't know. No, I can't even remember what I was saying.